If you just joined us, we're talking to Amy Stone of Reve Body Sculpting once again. Amy, I think a lot of times people get a little bit, they're apprehensive to jump in because they've been through other diet plans or they've tried something that did not work for them. I think what's great about Reve Body Sculpting, and correct me if I'm wrong, but part of it is the fact that you do get results rather quickly. So you start feeling the positive effects of, hey, my pants are fitting better. I can tell I'm getting slimmer. I'm losing inches. You get that encouragement, and then you continue on. Do you think that's kind of the whole secret?
It's a huge deal. If you ask anybody, why did you stop doing whatever diet you were doing? Because I wasn't seeing any results, and I'm frustrated, and I'm cutting my calories, and I'm working out, and you just give up. It's essentially what you do. What's so great about our diet plan, along with the LED lights, you're essentially dropping a pound a day and then losing multiple inches on top of that. Your pants immediately start feeling better, as you heard Tanya say in that testimonial. Just the way you feel in your clothes, and it gives you back that pep in your step, and it makes you feel so much better about yourself, which keeps you fired up to keep doing even more to reach those goals.
If you have a question for Amy about Reve Body Sculpting or weight loss in general, you can call her now, 571-5263, if you'd like to chat with her. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about when you're going through the light therapy and the headphones. Okay, you say there's a doctor there who's kind of, it's borderline hypnotic.
Surely
and you
is,
said very relaxing, but it's kind of reinforcement, isn't it? It's like,
it is.
Okay, I want you to drink more water. I want you, and he's kind of telling you exactly everything you need to do, and you kind of, the buy-in, is it hypnosis?
Well, and I did some research. His father was actually a hypnotist, so I think he learned a little bit from his dad. He's just a psychologist, but he gets in your head. He says things like, when you wake up tomorrow, all you want to drink is water, in a much more relaxing way than I just said it. And you do. You wake up the next morning, you're like, geez, I'm really thirsty, and what I want is water. He'll talk about seeing your best self, or see yourself on the beach, and how do you look in that, and what do you need to do to reach those goals. He even goes through and tells you what those lights are doing while you're on them, and what it's doing to the cells and the fat inside the cells, and it all makes sense if you get to listen to it all, because some people just fall straight out of sleep. I have to wake people up. Snoring is involved sometimes, and that's okay, because you are still hearing him, whether you're conscious or not.
I'm glad that this is not gender specific either. There's a lot of weight loss programs that seem to be very pointed towards women and some towards men. This is all inclusive, right, Amy?
Absolutely. So we have men and women. We do have Mr. Nick Coffey from the Red Zone on 790 KRD doing our program right now. In 2 weeks, he's lost 12 pounds and 9 inches.
Wow, in 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
See,
could you expect that from any other diet or any other, way of losing weight? 12 pounds, 9 inches in 2 weeks.
I'm a big Nick Coffey fan, and I know he has been trying to find something that works for him, and obviously this was the answer.
Found it.
This may be for you as well, Reve Body Sculpting. And if you'd like to talk to Amy, 571-5263. Before we go to the phones, Amy, again, if you would repeat the special, because I think you've still got time to squeeze on in there if you would.
I do. All right, so I'm offering 40% off of any package, plus 4 more free sessions that can get you an extra inch or 2 lost in whatever area you want to work on. But I can only offer this to the first 15 people. If you've seen me before and you're like, here she is again, yes, I am speaking to you. Give me a call at 502-709-4492. Leave me a voicemail. I promise we will get back to you today. Or you can go to revbodysculpting.com. There's our landing page. Give me a few bits of information, and I will get back to you today as well in the order that you were received. But I can only do this first 15.
All right. Yeah, Amy, a lot of our callers are asking about price. I would say this: there's no better time to call than right now. Take advantage of 40% off. Give them a call at Reve Body Sculpting. Amy, you always like to give a little advice, a little sage wisdom. So let's take a look, see what do you have today? Amy's advice. Amy's advice
is if you like spicy food can make you feel fuller faster. It is true. It is proven. It can also, for the 30 minutes after you eat it, boosts your metabolism by 20% plus. That's amazing, but it makes your belly warm up, which in turn makes you feel like you're more full. I offer all my clients a copy of this cabbage soup that I made. Everybody goes gaga over it. And I tell people, as spicy as you can get it that way. Because it does make you feel, all the vegetables in it are free vegetables on our diet plan. But even the hotter you get it, it's making you feel fuller faster, which in turn makes you eat less, which in turn makes you lose weight. The cycle.
You know, I read a lot of men's health magazines, and I've heard that spicy foods are thermogenic, and it's kind of like, well, I know the light therapy is different, but it does heat up your body, which makes you burn more calories. And I know the light therapy does more. It dissolves fat, and then of course you expedite that through your body. So anyway, interesting. All right, Amy. Now again, 40% off. We encourage you to call. And remember, it's men and women. If you have a specific area you'd like to take care of, how many paddles did you say are involved
16 paddles
16
total. And I do have husbands and wives, boyfriends and girlfriends, fiancés that do it together. There's no better way to, if you both need to lose weight in inches, than to keep each other accountable. We're going to hold individual people accountable always, but it's nice if your significant other is doing that right along with you and you're reaching those goals together.
All right, I'm going to play devil's advocate here because this is something you've explained to me, but I think it's worthy of talking about, is it does not harm the fat cells.
Right.
Although they do dissolve, it does not harm the cells. Talk about that, Amy.
Okay, so other technologies, they're either going to remove those fat cells or kill the fat cells. Now, where that might sound, hooray, get rid of all these fat cells, just think about it in your head for a minute. If you had 200 fat cells in your body, you have so much more, but we took away 100 of them, and then you fell off the wagon and just ate fried chicken and pizzas by the pound, that fat is not just going to be like, whoop, I have nowhere to go, I'm just going to leave your body. It has to find a new home in the 100 fat cells that are left. So what happens is that you'll start doubling up in other areas. People get problems with saddlebags or back fat or weird places that they've never had issues with before.
Amy, thank you so much. Give her a call today. Reve Body Sculpting, the very best version of you. Have a fantastic day, and then we'll see you tomorrow for the Wednesday edition of Wave 3 Listens Loud. Have a good one.